Good morning. Peace and blessings, family. Good Monday morning. Okay. Getting started just a little bit late. A couple of minutes late. So we're going to wait for a couple people to come on this morning. But I hope your morning is starting in a peaceful way. Lots of things going on. Ready to get grounded this morning. Get grounded, get intentional, be present in your body. Good morning. I'm glad you made it, Tina. Okay. Excuse me. Hope everybody had a glass of water this morning already. Put some oxygen in your body. Start off hydrating yourself this morning before you have coffee. So make sure I got my water in this morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right. So I want to begin with prayer this morning, a little meditative prayer. So if you can just center yourself, get back into our bodies. We just woke up and get moving this morning. So once you become present in our bodies, taking a deep breath in, hold, and release. So get comfortable, uncross your legs, your arms. You don't want anything crossed. You want the energy, the chi to flow through your body. Taking a deep breath in, hold, and release. So when we're holding the breath, we're allowing ourselves to be present in our physical body. So allow yourself a moment to take some deep breaths in. Allow the breath to come deep into your chest and your abdomen, taking a deep breath in. Hold and release. So breath is life. Breath is life. You can mind your breath this morning. All universal life, all that is love and light in the world, God of your understanding, we ask that you bless this day. Rain on us this morning. Allow us to feel your presence today in our lives. Allow us divine protection today. Give us what we need to stay present and grounded, keeping us in an energy of sanity, clearing our minds, helping us to become more focused and intentional about what we choose for ourselves today. It is important that we choose ourselves today. Today, choose you. We ask for the support that we need in order to do that, in order to choose. Choose to create, choose to love, choose to be in peace, and allow our energy to radiate out to others so they will feel the peace and the love. We connect one with another. Allow divine wisdom to be imparted through our lips as we speak to others today. Remember, words have power. And when we speak out into the universe, will come forth. Thank you. We're so very, very grateful. We thank you. And amen. So we're coming to full moon energy. It's been a very intense energy. Last night I had an opportunity to sit in the moonlight and allow the moon energy to bathe me last night, which I so needed. And charged some crystals last night as well. So that was good. These crystals are sitting with me this morning on my altar. So I am grateful for the energy of the moonlight, of the energy to charge these crystals, because I really, really need it today. We want to thank the ancestors this morning as well. This morning, I'm burning a little bit of skull cap. And as I'm burning the skull cap, I want to think about the energy of the people yesterday in Texas. I want to send out energy of peace and love and light to them this morning, to those the families of those who were victims of yesterday's tragic shooting. So we want to send out some peace and love and energy to them as well this morning. And we want to send that out to ourselves. We want peace and love and healing energy to come forth this morning. So skull cap is a very powerful herb, and in peace and love, and it helps you to relax and to reduce anxiety. So you can use skull cap either in a tea or drink it in a tea in the evening if you really need to release some energy of anxiety. Skull cap is wonderful for that. If you have issues or challenges sleeping at night, drink a cup of skull cap tea before, about 30 minutes before you go to bed, and it will totally help you to become focused and bring that energy into a nice homeostasis place of flow, so that this way you can begin to rest. So it's not a herb that actually puts you to sleep. It allows you to release some of the anxiety. It's an adaptogen herb. It's a herb that helps you adapt, and also it helps with your nervous system. It helps to get your nervous system back in order or into alignment. So it's a wonderful, wonderful herb for that. So get you some skull cap tea. You can also burn it in a smudge this morning. And the energy from the herb, again, will help us to be able to relax and be in peace. I don't know about you, but this morning I kind of woke up with some nervous energy, a little anxiety this morning. So the skull cap is definitely helping me. So we want to honor and thank the ancestors for guiding us and providing us wisdom this morning, giving us what we need to go forth, the divine words that we need to hear so we can become strengthened and more confident and not give in to this energy of fear. You know, we have to learn our capacity, what we can hold. So, you know, if you know that the news is causing you to have more anxiety, turn it off. Turn it off. You'll hear what you need to hear. You'll know what you need to know. Turn it off. Don't take in more than you can hold, okay? Because we are dealing every day, not just with one another and the anxiety that we are transferring one to another because of everything that's going on. You know, I don't know if it's just the energy that's going on in the atmosphere, but I'm watching people and I'm feeling their energy of, you know, anxiety. I got to get to where I'm going, and, you know, things just are not lining up for me. So it's become very dense and intense energy. And we start automatically, because we're sponges, we automatically pick it up and put it on us. Or we go to the other spectrum, we become very anesthetized by what's going on and just absorb until one day it's just too much and we lose it. And, you know, that's a very human response, but we do have tools that we can use, and very simple tools that we can use to be able to help keep ourselves centered and focused and clear. Okay, so we're having to do a lot more clearing now, and we're having to do a lot more grounding. Okay, staying present in our bodies, not going and being in 5, 6 different places trying to make everything happen at one time. It's just too much. The atmosphere is not conducive for that kind of energy to just keep going, and not really sit with ourselves and asking ourselves, what do we need today in order to be okay? Okay, in order to be okay. What do you need today in order to be okay? So, you know, I've been running for the last couple of weeks, and I know one of the things that I will start implementing is having a whole day doing nothing, absolutely nothing, okay? Doing something that I want to do for me. If I do anything, it will be, you know, going to get a massage, or, you know, just sitting with myself and journaling and just doing what it is that I want to do. It's way too often we're doing so many things for so many different people, and we're not truly being in our own bodies. We're just out there, you know, fluttering around, just doing things. And then we become, you know, depleted. Our energy becomes depleted. We have to fill ourselves back up. And if you're working with people and the challenges that they go through to help with alignment, to help, you know, be able to provide a service that will help people have a better quality of life, know that you have to have that same practice. You have to implement, you know, whether it's holistic modalities or just, again, just being with yourself in order to have a quality of life. Quality of life is extremely important right now. It's not something that is a novelty. It is of the utmost importance. And saying no needs to be part of your vocabulary today. Needs to be definitely part of your vocabulary. It's now part of mine. That no, I don't have the capacity to do that. I have to protect my energy. And when I began my journey and my path to healing, and I'm still on that journey and path, it's always a work in progress. I had to really sit with how I was going to begin to start to schedule time for myself. And it was hard. It was hard because some of the belief systems, inherited belief systems, started to come to the surface. Yeah, it was crazy because I would say things like, oh, I'm being lazy today. Or I'm just not productive today. And I had to stop that because it is, depleting. It's not supportive of my quality of life. It's not supporting me. And so to take off time, to take a time out is imperative in the world that we live in right now. We are all subjected to so much mental, toxic energy. And so I never thought that, on my path that I was like, okay, protection, what does that mean? Spiritual protection. And people have different interpretations of what that means. If you have a background in church, it can mean one thing. If you are part of the spiritual community, it can mean something else. But for me in this moment, spiritual protection means, or protecting my energy means protecting my psychic. So psychic protection, protecting my mind, protecting what I'm absorbing every day. What kind of conversations, am I, contributing to or part of, or what are we talking about? What are we listening to? That kind of thing. Sometimes you have to walk away from certain conversations, especially at work. People have a tendency to when they want to complain, they verbalize their complaints and their challenges and that sort of thing. And sometimes you just can't take anymore. You just can't absorb that energy. So you need tools to be able to keep yourself sane. Sanity. Sanity meaning sanity is it's been a word of sanitation, cleaning up, cleaning up the toxins, keeping it sanitized, keeping it clean, keeping it light. And so sanity, to keep your sanity, you want to keep it clean, and you want to keep it light. Okay. This morning, I want to share with you some things that you can do to help cleanse your aura, to help you remove any heavy energies from your chakras. And so chakras is a Sanskrit word, and what it means is your power centers in your body. So our bodies, again, are sponges. So they hold on to different energies, and they hold on to these energies in different areas of our body. So the main chakras, there's actually hundreds of chakras through the body, but the main 7 chakras are the ones that we work with in order to connect. Our emotions are part of our chakras. How we present ourselves and show up in our lives as part of our chakras. How we see family, love, all of the different things that make life, okay, will show up in our aura and in our bodies. So the 7 main chakras is throughout the center of your body. The first one starting at the root chakra, which is right at the base of your spine. The root chakra is the low chakra right at the seat of life. And the first chakra, the root chakra, is connected to our security. It's connected to family. It's connected to stability. It is the root of our beginning, and that's the root chakra. So usually when I have someone come in for Reiki work, if they're having a lot of lower back issues, I will then help to relieve some of that energy in that lower chakra. It could mean that they're having some issues around security, around building a solid foundation. And so that is that first chakra. The second chakra is the sacral chakra, and it's right below our belly button in our reproductive area. And that area is connected to our creativity, our sexuality, passion. That is the area of creation, whether it's physical creation or creating a new life inside of us, or creation of what has been placed in us to create and to share with the world. Creative energy is located in that sacral chakra. Then we have the solar plex chakra, which is right in the core of our bodies, right in the center. That is the chakra that's connected to self-will, our self-esteem, how our ego is right in the core of our body. Okay. And then we have our heart chakra, and our heart chakra is connected to love relationships, love of life, love, just overabundance and flowing with love is in that heart chakra. Okay, what moves us, what allows us to connect deeper to the energy of connection one with another, love. Then we have our throat chakra, and our throat chakra speaks out what the words of who we are, the words of power, of creation, verbalizing ourselves, being able to speak truth to power is in our throat chakra. And then we have our sixth chakra, which is our third eye. And the third eye chakra is connected to our intuition, our divine insight, connecting to what we feel, see in the spirit. Okay, so that's our throat chakra. And then we have our crown chakra. And our crown chakra is connected to source of all, to love and light, universal understanding. Wisdom comes in through our crown chakra. And so this crown chakra is connected to the divine wisdom of the universe. Okay, so you have your 7 main chakras. And those chakras are very important because when we're out here in the world and we're doing our thing, certain energies come and go. And depending on where we are and what we're doing, those energies will then attach to certain chakras or certain areas in our body. Okay, so if you're a body worker, you know what I'm talking about. When you're massaging someone, sometimes, things can happen, certain emotions come up for people, and they're not really aware that those emotions are held in certain areas of your body. And that's because we're really in westernized society learning more about holistic modalities and energy work and that kind of thing. And so this morning, I want to share with you how to be able to clear your energy when you need to. So as a teacher, and I've worked with teaching adults, it can be quite a bit, working with people and different energies, and especially when you're teaching and you're giving and sharing and you're taking back in energy. And so what I learned to do was to breathe and blow things off. But I needed something more. So, times I've had to remove myself from certain environments to just kind of go and to regroup and to just remove that energy so I can keep going, because I realized that I am definitely a conduit for energy. I receive energy, I read energy, I pick up energy very easily. I'm very empathic. And so as an empath, you definitely need to make sure that you're releasing that energy. Lots of healers become very sick just because they are not practicing being able to release the energies that they pick up. And I've had several conversations with people here lately about them picking up conversations or picking up energy and crying or being upset and frustrated and really not understanding where that's coming from. And so again, because the energy is very intense right now, very dense in the atmosphere, it's very easy to pick up energy from others and in the environment. So the first thing you want to do is to make sure that you're cleansing your aura. And your aura is the energy that you walk with. So our auras sometimes can be very, very vast and expansive. And, those are usually the energies that most empaths will pick up very easily from other people, is the energy that's within someone's aura. Okay. But first, you have to be very mindful that you have to know where you are first, okay? Because we're not just picking up everybody's energy. Some of the energy is our own energy that we're picking up because, just dealing with life overall. So the first thing you want to do is to begin to cleanse your aura. So I start at the top, at the seventh chakra, right in the crown of our bodies. And so you want to just kind of take this energy and you can feel it around your body and just remove this energy. So the left hand is removing. And so this left hand is coming around and removing, and the right hand gives. Okay. So when we're working in the crown chakra, what we're working around is in the mind body, what is coming into our minds. And so we want to remove that energy that's become heavy and overloaded in our minds and blocking our connection to source of all, universal light. Okay, so our mind, we want to work in our mind. So the mind bodies, the auras have several bodies as well. And the mind body is located right above the emotional body. So the thoughts create the emotions, and the emotions create reactions. And those reactions can either now go into our etheric body, which is right before getting into the physical body and causing a physical manifestation. So headaches are usually thoughts, overloaded thoughts that are concentrated in our heads that we need to release. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and begin. I'm going to turn on just a little bit of music here. And this is Reiki music. So I want you to take some deep breaths in. Hold and release. And as you're releasing that breath, let it come down further and deeper into your body, and then release it out. Feel the energy releasing from your hands and your feet, from your extremities, coming out of the body. Take a deep breath in. Hold and release. And I want you to concentrate on your breath, but also be mindful of your body so that your shoulders are not up at your ears and you're not tense and you don't have your hands crossed or your hands in fists. Just taking a deep breath in. Hold and release. Feeling your head, just working out your neck a little bit. Taking a deep breath in. Hold and release. Okay, so we're going to now just raise your hands close to the top of your head here, to your aura. So you're going to take your left hand and you're going to go around your chakra, around the crown chakra, just removing energy. So when you feel your hand, feel that energy in your hand, you're going to take it and just release it and just dump it. Okay? So we're going to do that 3 times. So we're going to go around our head, take it, dump it. Continue breathing. Okay. And you want to take your right hand, and you want your right hand to just gently going around that crown chakra. And your right hand is giving your chakra the energy that it needs. You may feel a little bit of heat at the top of your head, and that's wonderful. That means that you are feeling the energy right in your aura. So doing that 3 times, and then hold the energy there. Now coming to our third eye chakra, you're going to take your left hand, and starting here at 12 o'clock, and you're going to feel the energy, and you're going to remove that energy. So you're taking it and removing it. We're going to do this 3 times, and continue to be mindful of your breath. Going to hold it, and now you want to receive the energy from your right hand. So you're going to take that energy and just feel the energy coming in and balancing that chakra. Now the chakras are wheels. They're wheels, but they rock back and forth. And sometimes what you may feel is that energy going really, really fast, just depending on where you are presently in your body, or you may feel it going very slow, just real slow. So what you want to do is balance that energy that's in that chakra so that that chakra will move and be able to help you come into alignment. Taking a deep breath in. Hold and releasing. So we're releasing. We want to feel the lightness. We want to feel the energy coming in and allowing us to connect deeper with ourselves. So we're doing the throat chakra now. So the throat chakra, and we work from the top to the bottom, because when the top chakras are in alignment, the bottom chakras are automatically become aligned, okay? Because we're working in the center of the connection to source, okay? So the third chakra, the fifth chakra here, we're working on the throat. So we're wanting to clear our throats, clear the words so that the words are clear, that our communication is clear, that we're able to speak words into power. So we want to take that. And so when we hold back our words, it becomes stagnant energy in our throat chakra. Okay? So we want to remove any stagnant energy, anything that's not flowing well, so that we can speak truth to power. Holding and giving ourselves the energy that we need in this chakra to begin to heal, so we can speak those words out into the universe that allow us to create our own experience, our own desire, saying what we need to say, alchemizing. For those that have fire in you, you want to alchemize your words. You want to make sure those words are the words that you want to put out into the universe. So to just kind of help you to be able to give and say what it is that you need to say. Remember, words can definitely heal or they can hurt. So depending on where you are, what you need to say, speak those words out into the universe. And healing doesn't mean being nice, okay? That's not what healing is. Healing means speaking the truth. And sometimes the truth hurts, but the truth in all heals. Healing is not a nice little, well packaged, here you go, here's your healing energy. Healing sometimes really will sting us and even crack us open, break us open to truly see and feel the light. And we have to learn and be acceptance of when the light comes, even in that breaking, because the breaking allows us to, again, become whole, breaking some of the pain of our past, speaking the truth, speaking our truth, our truth. Okay? So, allow yourself to move in your throat chakra. So, think about your words. And we'll talk a little bit about alchemy in our next session. Okay? So now the heart chakra. If you have a lot of things heavy on your heart this morning, taking a deep breath in, holding, and releasing. Edge coming off of you, down into the earth. Another good deep breath in. Hold and release. And so now we're working in the heart chakra. So we want to relieve ourselves of any heaviness in our heart. So your heart is heavy this morning. Continue to breathe and remove that energy from your heart. Energy is energy, and it allows us to truly be in this existence. And so you want to now give your heart the energy that it needs. Feeling the love energy within yourself, in your own body. Allowing yourself to feel the love coming into your body, from your body. A lot of times we're looking for love outside of ourselves, and the love exists within. Choosing to love ourselves daily. What have you chosen for yourself today that allows you to continuously be in a vibration of love? And release. So, being in your heart chakra, how you know that the energy of the heart is very present, it's because you can feel it. When you feel happiness and love, you feel it in your heart. When you feel a heartbreak, you feel it physically in your heart. So, giving yourself the energy in your heart is important. And moving into our solar plex chakra. And again, the solar plex chakra rests right above. I'm going to try to tilt the camera just a little bit. And it's right in the core of your belly, right in the core of your belly. And so we want to Remember, the solar plex chakra is about our self-worth, our self-esteem, and our ego. So we want to remove energies that's heavy. You know, we feel like our will is not, you know, our will is not being honored. So we want to remove that energy. You want to do this 3 times. You will feel a lot of energy, especially in the core of your body, because that's a lot of times that's where we live out of, is out of our will chakra. What are we going to do? How are we showing up? How we're being present? Are we being heard? Are we being seen? That's all in that will chakra. And then giving yourself what you need to balance that chakra. The ego is not a bad thing. The ego has to be in alignment with spirit. The spirit comes first, and then the ego falls into alignment with spirit. Usually we learn the other way around out of survival. We learn how to be in our ego first and really don't pay much attention to the spiritual part. Okay? So, but learning how to manage, not control, but manage the ego is going to help us stay in alignment with what we need to do in order to be able to move freely and, again, in alignment. So, you know, paying attention to your will chakra, your worth. How are you showing up in your worth? Okay, are you choosing out of your worth? Are you choosing out of, you know, challenge self-worth? In order, so when we're challenged by self-worth, we will choose things from another person's perspective of how they see us versus how we see ourselves. Okay, so you want to be mindful of that. The next chakra is our sacral chakra, and that is, again, it's connected to creativity, to our sexuality. And this is a place where we can become very wounded if we've become traumatized and we separate our creativity from the passion that's within us. We will hold on to that creativity and not share it out into the world, because our creativity is what we is worth it. So very connected, which is the solar plexus and the sacral chakra. So now allowing yourself to heal your creative space and your sexuality and passion. Passion is a beautiful thing. It can drive us and motivate us and connect us to our divine work. So allow that energy to be balanced with it. And then last chakra, which is our root chakra, at the base of the seat. It's called the seat of the soul, right in the seat. And that is where our development has begun. Our security is, you know, connection to family, connection to where we ground. We ground in our root chakra. So you will hear the term grounding, ground yourself. We ground in our roots. And our roots keep us grounded. So if you can't connect to that center, you can be a little off, and you know, things are just flying at you, and you're just like, oh my God, what do I do? If your security is breached, if you feel like your security is breached, that is the place where we hold that energy. So clearing our root chakra, clearing the ground so we can become firmly rooted in who we are, and giving ourselves that energy, giving ourselves the energy that we need to feel secure. Security is an inside job. It's not an outside job. You don't gain security from outside influences. You gain security from internal, knowing that you are secure. will create the security that you need. It's within ourselves. During my healing, I've always connected to people who had a sense of security that I was secure. Uniforms do that, has done that for me in the past, where I was connected, like, okay, that's somebody who's secure. And that's because I was looking for that security outside of myself and not inside, that I am secure. I can do what I need to do for myself to be secure. Okay, so just paying attention to what we connect to outside of ourselves is important, because that will tell us what we need to do within ourselves, where we are maybe voided in ourselves, and what we keep reaching for and looking for outside ourselves. What we need will come. When we are in alignment, what we need, we will draw that energy to us. That's what the divine feminine does. And I'm not talking about gender. I'm talking about feminine energy. We all have feminine energy, males and females. We all have feminine energy. And so the divine feminine, when the divine feminine is in alignment, it draws to it. The energy radiates out, and what we need will come forth from that energy. The masculine energy is a providing energy. It goes and it gets it, and it brings it back. Okay, it's provision, it's protection. Okay, and so both of those energies are in us, and when they are balanced and in alignment, we can draw what we need. We could just think about it and was like, okay, this is what I need in my life today. This is what I need in order to, or desire rather. I like the word desire, because need is always a lower vibration word, because it's saying you don't have it, So the desire and what you desire will come forth. Okay. And the masculine will drive us to it. Okay. Will drive us to that energy that we need. And so we want to just encapsulate and clear our aura. So you want to just shake it off, encapsulate and clear it. So back to the center and feel yourself within your body, keeping yourself in divine alignment. So just take a couple of minutes to just breathe and allow yourself to be present. Choose you. You'll hear me say that a lot because this is the times that we truly need to do that. We need to make sure that we're choosing ourselves first. Like I said before, the old cliche is, you can't fill from an empty cup. And that is so true. But that cup also needs to have the capacity to be able to hold the energy. Okay, so sometimes what will happen is that we can pour too much and it overflows everywhere, and now we have a mess. We want to make sure, feel what you need. If your capacity is low, don't take on any more, because what happens is now the energy which you're giving can become very destructive because it's way too much. You're carrying too much. It's too heavy. All right. So you get what you need, enough. You can have enough. Okay. Because anything more than that can be overwhelming. So know your capacity. Like I said earlier this morning, make sure that you are aware of what you're putting inside yourself. And that's in your mind, in your mouth. So, if you're eating too much, too many things that are not good for you because you're feeding your emotions, pay attention to that. Pay attention to where you are. So Okay, everyone. I am going to read. I'm going to go to my altar real quick, so just don't go anywhere. I want to grab the messages from the ancestor altar to share with you for this week. Okay, so it's going to be real quick. Continue to keep breathing. Continue to keep breathing. Okay, thank you. So this morning's ancestor message coming from the Destiny Oracle card reading this morning is called Goddess. Goddess. Her yellow crown denotes self-empowerment, and the red denotes a strong embrace of her feminine sexual energy. The goddess is here to remind you that sexuality is an important part of being in the female body. It is just as important as all other aspects that make you you. And for the males, there's a strong female energy around you. Begin to study and understand this feminine energy as it plays an important role in balancing your male energy. So just finished talking about feminine and masculine energy. So be in your creative center today. Create something beautiful. Create something beautiful for yourself and create something beautiful to share with others. Today is a day for us to create. Be mindful of where you are and what you want to give to yourself and to the world. So again, I hope this helped you. I hope this helped you with your energy, and that today you will go out into the world and create and love. And don't forget to give someone, a positive word. You may see somebody on the street today that truly needs you to say something to them to help their hearts today. It's a lot going on, y'all. It's a lot going on. And as healers, we are here today. We have learned that it's necessary. This is not just, hocus pocus and little fun work and playing with oils and, crystals and those kinds of things. This is very, very important work. Healing is important work, and know that, okay? It's beyond us at this time, at this moment. And so we need to make sure that we are conscious, we are mindful, and we are cared for. And so do the work today. Next week, we'll be talking about inner child work, talking to our inner child and helping our inner child to heal so that we can become integrated and heal our whole selves, and not just parts of ourselves, but our whole selves. Okay? So peace and blessings, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me this morning on Monday Morning Rituals, and I look forward to next Monday morning with you. Have a peaceful and